So they're black and gold day.
So on their spring day, Travis Hunter, number 2, number 12, excuse me, and Shedeur Sanders, number 2, jersey, A-Town Pam, will be retired.
Officially untouchable.
So I'm going to repeat that. The number 2 jersey worn by Shedeur Sanders and the number 12 jersey worn by Travis Hunter, both of those jerseys will be retired forever at the University of Colorado.
Wow.
They spent 2 years there.
That's crazy.
Did not win a championship. One of them did win the Heisman, which maybe that's the number should retire, but you can't retire Travis Hunter. Oh, hell no. You can't do that. Not Shedeur.
Can't do that. Deion wouldn't allow that.
I ain't feel. When I first heard it, I wasn't feeling it. Then I said, yeah, whatever. But now I'm back to, no, I'm not feeling this one.
2 years?
Really?
No championship?
Watch this one. Hey, Ty, how you feel about that?
I don't. It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Was like Colorado like this big football program like historically or?
They won a national championship before, and when McCarthy was, I think his name was the coach there, with unbelievable players back to back. Oh, they had a program, and they had a program way before then. And I'm gonna do some research. So I had a situation with some of the first blacks to ever play there. Some guys who were pioneers, and I'm gonna do some research. I'm not sure, but I'm doing some research, and also I'm doing some research and see what any of those guys' numbers were retired. There's something that was that impactful to play for a university.
Yeah, I'd probably have to know more about the history of the university.
But you think 2 years is long enough? I'm playing at university for 2 years, just like I was getting like Hallie Van Lith. They wanted retired them after playing 1 year. Damn, first of all, is everybody a Hall of Famer and everybody number should be retired? That's what I want to know.
That's what we're coming to. Not everybody, but the star players.
Not everybody.
The star players. The impact players. How about that? Impact players.
Travis won the Heisman, and if anything, you can support that. But the other guy who won the Heisman, and I can't remember his name. Preem hit me last night with this one. He been gone for 30-some years. They just retired him a couple years ago. But these guys been there 2 years. They ain't mad at them. This ain't got nothing to do. I just said the process. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, but what about the evolution of the 2 years? So when they got there, Colorado was 1-11.
Okay.
And then that was 2022, and then they flipped it, and so by 2024 they had the 9-4 record. They were in a tiebreaker for playing for the Big 12 championship game. So they turned things around in the 2 years.
Man, I want to know. They went back-to-back national championships back in the 90s. I want to know how many guys on that team.
That's a great question.
Numbers retired. Because I don't know what because you brought them back to prominence. That's the justification for retiring their numbers. But they was on
turn the program back around.
They was only 2 guys on the team.
Again, they were the stars. They were the impact players.
On Monday, which is yesterday, Colorado football. This is interesting. Hell, they waited Monday to make the announcement. Our Colorado football program announced they plan to retire 2 numbers later this month. By the way, the dual ceremony is to happen during the Bulls, spring game, which is on this Saturday coming up. I totally disagree with this one. That Shedeur's record as a quarterback was 13-11 at the Colorado, and that gets your number retired.
Right. So I found a writer that agrees with you
Well,
on some of the levels.
Okay, talk to me.
He says you can argue that Shedeur and Hunter definitely helped put Colorado back on the map, but they still finished 9-4 last season. They didn't win a conference title. They didn't make the college football playoffs. they lost their bowl. So although it was an impressive turnaround, even last year it wasn't the kind of season that should trigger jersey retirement talks.
Anytime say you have a problem, how you feel about it?
It seems early, like just 2 years. I mean, I think they did turn the program around. I could fight more for Hunter being the Heisman Trophy winner, but I don't know. It seems like pressure to me.
Yeah, again, it's interesting that Shedeur I mean, he's not Travis Hunter.
By no means.
But you know, you can't possibly do that with Deion Sanders there,
Right.
Because that's his son,
Right.
and I get that. I just think it's. Somebody got to help me make this make sense.